Drop a bomb too. Drop a bomb on it too. Drop a bomb on it. Okay. We about to get into this Drake and Kendrick. I call this the last call, right? The last call. Get to the Drake and Kendrick. Real quick, the last call, Drake and Kendrick. Let's give it up to them. Again, I'm going to tell you about this is my old side of me talking, right? Me being the old man that I am. I was hyped up. I said, okay, they've been going at it for years, right? So the history of hip hop is always the guys that are near the top usually have a battle, a little tension of supremacy. Who is the best out? We're throwing out the record sales. We're throwing out the most popular. We talk about what the streets are saying, who's the best out there right now. So you could go all the way back to KRS-One, to MC Shan. Shout out to my guy MC Shan. Chop it up with him. LL Cool J, Cool More D, NWA, Ice Cube. I mean, we could go on and on. Ja Rule, 50 Cent, of course, Jay-Z, Nas. It's been plenty, right? So the ones that are at the top. So Kendrick and Cole, can't say Cole because Cole walked himself out of this one, apologized himself out of it. But when we're talking about Kendrick and Drake, they've been going in and throwing barbs for years. So I was excited like everybody else. Kendrick dropped the track with Future and Metro Boomin. He he said his barbs on there. Drake caught wind of it, of course. Then Drake released 2 of his records, right? Released Push-Ups. Now I forget the other record he released. I can't remember the other record that he released. Because that's how far away I'm from it, right? Because I got fed up. I did. I really did. You guys can help me out with what those records were. Right? I got a little fed up, and maybe I gotta look it up right here. Let me go through them. And I gotta put the glasses on, so don't mind me if I gotta put my glasses on to read this. You got Euphoria versus Push-Ups, 6 in LA versus Tailor Made Freestyle, Meet the Grams, Family Matters, Not Like Us, and The Heart, Part 6. Yeah, I put the glasses on. I feel like an old guy. Maybe I got to get some context for this. I don't know. But he released Push-Ups and Tailor Made, right? Kendrick released Euphoria as 6/16 in LA. Now, Euphoria was a good record. I like Euphoria. It's good. He said some things in there. Push-Ups is good too. I tell you what, maybe where I come from or the cloth that the background that I'm in, that I was looking for some hard-hitting smack in your face why I am better than you raps. Why that I'm better than you. Bars. I cook, smell, jump, fight, fart, whatever. Got more girls. Why I'm better than you? I'm smarter than you. You're trash. You can't rap. That was the kind of bars I thought I was looking for. And you throw in the fabricated stories in between, right? Little fabricated. You don't got to go big. They both did nasty work real fast. This turned real fast. And I don't know if I'm just getting old. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to all the other beefs. But I can see you get disrespectful. But then they got real personal. Like real personal. Right? And I don't know if I like that. I don't know if it's a person. It become more of a gossiping type battle. I don't know if I like that. I really don't care if he got an extra kid. I really don't. Listen, I don't care if he got an extra kid. I don't care if he had 30 kids we didn't know about. I really didn't care. I wanted to hear the bars. Same thing for Drake. Drake, you say, stop, drop it, give it 50, stop, drop. He's singing on the hook of a battle. Listen, maybe I'm too old for that. And people enjoy it, that's fine. But that's not in the core of hip hop that I'm looking for as a battle rap. That's just not me. Yes, I'm old. Listen, y'all gonna tear me apart for this. I'm fine with that. I am content with you gonna tear me apart. That I'm old and out of touch, and you guys like messiness. I don't care if the song is. Listen, I don't know how many replay value I'm gonna have on these songs. I DJ. Maybe I'll play Euphoria. Maybe I'll play 616. But where I'm gonna play it in the club at a spot where it's dancing at, where people are getting bops. Now, the bop, not like us, it's a bop. That's a bop song. I can play that anywhere that I DJ at. I was just looking for just more bars. I was looking for that. Maybe I was looking just for a classic hip hop battle. You taking other people's beats and you just going in on them. Not like battle rappers like the URL and them guys. Shout out to my guy Fonz. Not like that type of battle rap, but album battle raps. Why I'm better than you? Why my songs are better than you? Why I'm just everything. Your crew trash. Everybody's trash that you hang around with, and they losers. That type of rap I was looking for, and I didn't get it. No, I didn't get none of it. None of those songs I got whatsoever. I didn't get anything like that whatsoever. Now, some people like that messiness. Some people like the gossip battle rap that we went through. Like, I was so agonizing that I sat there after a while. I was like, okay, I don't want to hear anymore. Now, strategic wise, it's a true strategic is not a word. Strategic wise, I'm screwing it all up. Strategy wise, I use that word so I can say it better. They both did what they were supposed to do, right? Kendrick was smart the way he dropped him. Strategy with that. He was ready. They planned this out. Good job. Good job by him. It was great. It was good job by Drake, Drake with his pettiness, playing, doing the Drake thing. But I don't know if Drake doing the Drake thing really worked with Kendrick. I don't think it really did. It didn't affect him. Especially a guy who's not outside a lot, who's not on Instagram, who's not on social media. Those social media antics don't work. I can't even see it. Somebody saying on Instagram, I got to look at it. I put my glasses on. I'm just old. I can't even read what's on the screen. So, but again, all that stuff worked, but I don't think it worked with Kendrick. And Kendrick have enough mind frame that I'm just going at you. Now, Drake made what was it? Meet the Grams. What was that record? What was that record he did, everybody? Family Matters? Or was it Taylor Made? Would he win to everybody? One of them two records. I think it was Family Matters. He went at other guys too, A$AP Rocky and Rick Ross, right? He went at them guys. I think Drake wasn't truly focused on Kendrick. Kendrick's main focus was on Drake. I'm just going at you. I'm going directly at you. And Drake, everybody say, oh, Drake fighting off 30, 40 people. No, when you're at top, you're going to always fight people off. That happens. You know how many times people thought it was just Jay-Z versus Nas? No, it was Jay-Z versus Ghostface Killer, Jay-Z versus Fat Joe, Jay-Z versus Mace, Jay-Z versus everybody. Cameron, everybody. You name it, they said something about Jay-Z. The news, the media, people who spoke for a living, the people who motivational speakers. Everybody was going at Jay, whether you heard it or not. Subliminals, they did. That's what happened. He only addressed who he wanted to address. DMX was going at him for years. Right? LL Cool J said something about him. KRS-One said something about him at a time. Everybody, so when everybody said, 20 people was going at him and the whole industry, that's what happens when you're at top. When you're on top, that's what happens. Everybody goes at you because rap is a competitive sport. And at that time, it was very competitive because there's only one person that had one spot. So y'all miss me with all that good stuff. Y'all miss me with the Drake had million. No, Jay had that. When you're at the top of your game, that's what you get. I don't buy none of it. Listen, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't read to me at all. And it doesn't. So miss me. But with somebody they call your equal, they say he's your equal, and you guys been throwing shots at song after song, line after line, each song got subliminals, then you got to address that situation. Everybody else could go. What Jay-Z says, take over. For the rest of y'all get a half a bar. He said it on the wrong one, take over. For the rest of y'all only get a half a bar. I'm addressing one person. Well, on that song, he addressed it too, Mobb Deep. So he went Mobb Deep and Nas. Two people. And the pettiness, he did the stuff on stage at the Summer Jam, right? And Nas came back with Ether, right? So Drake didn't really focus on Kendrick like he was supposed to. Drake smartly said, I was feeding you bad information. See, this is where the gossip started coming. I'm going to feed you bad information and you're going to rap about it. It was planned out. That's trash to me. Why? Who cares? If you don't got bad information on you, you don't got to feed anybody any information, try to make somebody look silly. This is a rap battle. I'm not in it for you giving them. That's your fault for giving them bad information. Now we all believe it. Half people believe it, half people don't believe it. But you put out there that you was a pedophile and you had another child. If that's what you said. And to Kendrick's camp, if it was true, Kendrick, if you did get the information, why are you worried about that information? That's fine. One or two things, but still talk about how dope you are. Doper than him for the culture. This is for the culture and me. This is just for me. The culture for me. The culture for me. Me. Not for everybody else. Again, I'm old. I admit it. I was done after maybe the fourth track. I mean, I was surprised at the antics that they're doing, but to the core of me being hip hop and me not conforming to what the game is now, and the game is gossip. The game is let me one up you with I got bad information. What's going on in your background with you bad in your closet, you're preaching, but you're just as bad. Yeah. I'm going to let you guys know this. It's still a rule. It's still it's still parameters in rap battles that you don't touch. Listen, I was outside in the 90s. I was outside when Takeover came. I was DJing there. I was in New York. I was in New York when Mobb Deep was beefing with my guy Littles. Go look that up. Littles. 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 Used to manage Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep was beefing with him. It was beef songs. Rap songs. Littles knew everything about Mobb Deep and Prodigy. Everything about them. It was certain subjects he didn't touch. He grew up with Mobb. He know him, Queens. It was certain things he didn't put on them disc records. Because the unwritten rules of things you just don't say, you just don't do. Right? Because it can turn real street real fast with them. I seen it. 2005 All-Star Weekend in Houston. I'm with Littles. We down there. This is in the height of their beef, right? Go look it up. Mobb Deep versus Littles. We're down there. This is when Mobb Deep signed with 50 Cent and them guys. We had a restaurant, soul food, seafood restaurant, right? Everybody in the Jermaine O'Neal, a lot of people, a lot of name people in there. We enter in the back. Waiter comes and says, yeah, Prodigy is here. Everything was heightened then. It's real live beef. I'm there looking. I'm sitting like, oh, man, this stuff for real, right? I seen the tension. I seen him when he walked by Prodigy. I'm not going to say what he did. I'm going to leave that for you guys who want to have a private conversation with me, what went down in that encounter. But when we went outside, I seen the West Coast dudes surround us. And Little's talking to 40 Glock, West Coast 40 Glock. And he said, no, we don't want no beef. We don't want no problems. It's all good. I'm seeing these West Coast dudes. Like, it's real life beef, right? So with certain things, when I say certain things, you just don't say in a rap battle. Like, you just don't, it's unwritten rules. And these guys, both of them crossed this line. I don't know, maybe Pusha T was the first person, or some of the people, I don't know who did it, who started it, made it okay. The people made it okay that if you say something, you get some information, we all want to hear this tea. I'll call it tea, spilling tea. I don't care if Drake had 30 kids. I don't. Now, him being a pedophile, that one's not off limits. That's not off limits. Having 30 kids doesn't resonate. He been a pedophile, that resonates differently. A little bit differently. Right? Kendrick, if he's beating on his wife, that rings a little bit. That's on the table. Because it's talking about you. Talking about you're not a good dude. But some of the things I really didn't care about. I just didn't. I just want to know who was the better rapper. Simple as that. Who, at the end of the day, do we know who's the better rapper? Anybody that's listening right now, can you tell me who is the better rapper right now? Who is it? We still didn't complete. We still don't know who's the better rapper, do we? At the end of the day, we don't know who's the better rapper. It's still going to be Kendrick fans and Drake fans. Like, I like them both. I'll play their records. I like them both. I like rapping Drake. I hate singing Drake. I love rapping Drake. Rapping Drake, I tell you, rapping Drake, you go toe-to-toe with a lot of people. Rapping Drake. When he rapping, everybody can say, he got no riders. Trust me. When he raps, he raps. Y'all forget those days when he had a cell phone, when he was doing Rap City, or I can't remember if it was a Rap City. We was freestyling on the cell. The first people to use an iPhone was him, right? iPhone 4, 3, I don't know which one he had. Kendrick can rap too. Kendrick is a dope rapper too. I wanted to hear hard lyrics and rhymes. That's what I wanted to hear. Hard lyrics and rhymes. Simple as that. And I don't know if I got that. Hard, I don't know if they were hard lyrics. I know it was, oh man, they're gonna run that back. Maybe I wasn't listening. Hey, listen, even with the Kendrick track, Kendrick raps, I had the cipher. What? I had to decipher all the tracks. I had to go to Rap Genius just to see what everything meant. Even with Drake's was the same thing. Like, why can't it just be blatant in your face? Why do I gotta go inside? Maybe that was looking for. Maybe I said that's who's a better rapper. Who you get decipher? Who is hardest to decipher the lyrics from? Maybe that's it, right? Crazy, but I guess hip hop wins. Kendrick came back. Drake geared up for it. Now, who wasn't happy for it? The whole industry was on shutdown. The whole rap industry was on shutdown. Now, Four Bats, the kid Four Bats released his album and became #1 streaming or whatever because he got a crazy fan base. But other than like the heavy hitter names, the rap industry was on lockdown. Lockdown for this good 2 weeks, it was. And how smart was Cole? Who talked to Cole? J. Cole knew this was coming. I think both camps talked to J. Cole. Cole just proved to apologize to Kendrick, but I think J. Cole knew this was about to happen. J. Cole knew this was about to happen. He did. They talked to him. He said, I'm cool. I'm about. Now, is J. Cole going to release another song anytime soon? Probably not. He's probably going to be going for 2 years. He's going to be going for 2 years. He's going to be out. Now, here's the question. All this is over. What happens next? DJ Head over at Kendrick's camp basically said this is it. They think Drake doing a white flag. Drake basically said on this rap song, I'm not doing this anymore. So this is all we stuck with. And at the end of the day, we still don't know who the best rapper right now. Who the best out. I would lean towards Drake still because Drake would just go and release more records, and I don't think it damages anything. I think that we put this in terms as, I won't put this as the greatest rap battle of all times. I can't do that. I just can't do that. Because I don't think any of these songs are iconic. They're not iconic tracks. I'm going to go back and listen to them and see if they're iconic tracks, as in, I say Drake back to back is an iconic track. His back to back track is iconic. That's an iconic track. I don't know any of these records that were released is iconic now. Not like Us. It's a great club record. I think that's going to be going for a long time. So I guess in that terms of that, what record would go to last the longest, I think Kendrick track is going to last the longest. They're going to last the test of time. I think we're going to forget about every other record that was released. Now, if you're at your home cleaning, you're in the car, or you're just sitting at a picnic or something like that, or at a kickback or type of set, if y'all got smoking or whatever, I think those records is going to play, right? Those records are going to play. But as far as lasting like universal, I think the Kendrick track, Not Like Us, is going to be more universal. That's my opinion. I can see myself playing it without other records. And he when he put DJ Mustard on it, that was great, because I think at that they knew what they were doing. They're going to put out a record for the West Coast. They're going to put out a record that everybody could bounce to, a bop, and that's what they did. And you can't mess with that record because it's a West Coast record. And you can't retort that record, really, right? There's nothing you can say about that record because it is made for the West Coast. But yeah, I really haven't spoke on this much. I didn't do a deep dive in the lyrics, and it wasn't hitting in my face. And maybe I got to go back and I'll listen to them again. I'll listen to them in order. I'll go back and dissect, and I'll just leave that for my personal opinions of what I think the records were. Maybe somewhere down the line, I'll just go on ahead and be like, okay, I was wrong on this, or I was right on this. Oh, it's about to say maybe. I'm just saying. And let's not forget, over the weekend, Tom Brady got roasted. That was, anybody see Tom Brady? Amongst all this Tom Brady, it was a lot of good things that went on Netflix. Tom Brady got roasted, and which was funny. Kevin Hart is funny. It's a funny guy, man. I'm telling you, Kevin Hart is a funny. Shout out to my guy, AB Adam Brown. I had the opportunity to meet and see Kevin Hart before he blew up. And so it's good to see watch him do his thing. But the roast of Tom Brady was hilarious. Randy Moss, Drew Bledsoe, Bill Belichick was there. Julie Edelman was there. It was a lot more. There's a lot of people roasted Tom Brady. It was really, really funny. I think you guys should check that out. It was on Netflix. The roast of Tom Brady. Tom Brady looked sick. He was shook. I mean, he didn't like it. I don't know why he agreed to this, to get roasted. That's a hard thing to do, to get roasted. I think I might do that for my 50th. it get my friends just to roast me, right? Get some comedians just to roast me. I'm gonna do that on my 50th birthday. That's what I'm gonna do. The roast of Chris Styles. I'm gonna do that. It was great. It was funny, and you gotta have thick skin, man. They're gonna talk about you, everything personally. What else went down over the weekend? Oh, Cat Williams. The Cat Williams special went live on Netflix. Did it from the Netflix is a joke festival, and of course, Cat Williams gonna be. My thing with Cat Williams, he's a funny comedian. He's one of the best that ever done it when it comes to touring comedians, right? Like pure comedy. He got it. Touring, that's what he does. That's how he makes his money, sell out everything, pay for everything on his own. 50 shows a year. He gets it, put people on, he could put money in people's pockets. That's what he do. I love it. Love everything about it. His comedy changed over the years. And rightfully so. And it's just like musical taste. It's just like your favorite artist might change. Sometimes your favorite rapper, your favorite singer. Sometimes you're like, oh, what is he doing? He changed too. Become a little bit more political than normal. His thing now is woke, and woke as in his mantra is, I learn from the Illuminati. I go sneak in, I come back and I tell you guys. You know, whether he's telling the truth or not. But he did say 2024, the truths will come out. So we have seen the truths coming out in 2024, right? We've seen some craziness. So he called that out. But as far as his comedy, it didn't make me laugh as normal as he done in this past comedy shows. I don't know as much relatable it is. I'm to anything of that, right? It was okay. A lot of it I didn't laugh at. Like I was doing other things. It didn't make me pay attention to it, right? I was doing other things while listening to it. You know, I kind of get called his jokes out. He had a joke about the blind football player, right? The little kid, he was blind, he played football, and he had a joke about that. I don't know if that wasn't funny. That's like my first joke. That's a joke I could say it's funny because it's for me because I'm just starting off. But at his caliber, at his level, I expect elite comedy skills. Elite. Right? Just funny and elite. And I don't know if I got that from that Netflix special. Now, you're going to talk about a lot of comedians. You got to be able to bring it every time. Like, you have to bring it. That's like if I'm talking junk about people DJing, when I'm up DJing, I got to bring it. Like, there's no room for any mess up. There's no room for any mid-type DJing sets. I got to bring the elite A game every time. And I don't think Cat Williams did it. I don't know. I don't know if he did it or not. I don't think he did. I don't know. I know he didn't. He had a couple good jokes. It just wasn't. It wasn't what I was looking for. It wasn't Cat Williams I was looking for. It wasn't. Could be better. It should be better. So upon further rap view, to wrap it all up upon further rap view, Kendrick Cole, again, we applaud you. You guys did it. A lot of people wouldn't go down this path. It was nasty work on both of you parts. The career goes on. Nobody's damaged. I guess a court of public opinion, some might be damaged. We'll see what happens this summer. Kendrick Lamar is dropping an album. It'll be great if Drake dropped an album on the same day. That's the pettiness. So now the competitive spirit of Jay-Z and Nas, they still go through it. They're really good friends, but it's still competitive now in the business side, right? They still drop things. Jay-Z will drop something if Nas drops something, no matter what, do some things. So that friendly competitiveness is still there. These two, I don't think it will ever be friendly because so much of this was nasty work from both sides, and I don't know if they will ever become friends. But we got music out of it. The fans, good for the fans. Fans got good music out of it. They did. This is a pound for the Rap View. It's your boy Chris Styles. I'm up out of here. Peace.